Well, hello, Miss Bonnie. How are you tonight?
Hello, I'm fine.
Hey, Miss Julie. Always good to see you, Miss Julie.
Miss Julie already? Oh my God.
Already. Our number one fan. I love
There
that.
she is. There she's Mr. Dawn. Wait. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. He just said something in the
Oh, in
chat.
the group chat, yeah. Oh, it was probably to Umber about
Yeah, right. But when I saw his name come up, I thought he was it. I was going to say, you're getting up here.
hello. Oh well. How was your day today?
My day was not bad, really. I mean, I took a nap. Um, Went over to my son's house, let the kids play with the dog,
Hi, Ray Santana.
and had dinner over there, and then came back. A huge thunderstorm.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Um,
again, we've had rain here, so and we've had thunderstorms, so it's been good. Like a couple nights. I was able to leave my window open and let the breeze blow through, so it was really nice. Plus, I'm always cold, so I have my air very
Not my
nice.
problem at the moment.
Yeah. So that. Hi, Ray. If you have a question, let us know, and then we'll put you on the list. Anybody else who's out there who has a question, go ahead and let us know, and we'll put your name on the list. It was a very busy day today, busier than I would have liked it to be at work, but
Oh,
I'm like, don't they know that I'm watching y'all live, and they asking me. I had two meetings, one at 8 and one at 10. So they just took both sides of y'all live. I was like, this is a lot. So,
oh
and I
goodness.
really had to pay attention to both of those meetings. So hey, Miss Pam, how are you? Hey,
Hello.
Miss Pam, I'm still waiting on you to post some pictures of your trip so I can live and Google about your trip over to did she go to Paris? Happy birthday, Ray.
Hi, Ray.
How old will you be? 21 again? You don't have to tell us.
What anniversary of your 21st birthday is it?
Hey, there's Don. Hey, Don. How are you
Hi, dear.
today?
What are you doing?
Hopefully, having a sip of something good.
I hope so.
That's always a great day to end on a hump day.
You know, maybe we should do that. I mean, could it hurt?
Not at all. Not at all. It's the end of the day. Nothing can hurt. You can only be more truthful.
That's exactly right. Very truthful. Probably
Ray
more.
is a young 59. All right now.
Hey.
Hello, sir. I hope you had a good time today because the next year is a good one. 60 is a good one. So,
Oh,
you know, I hope you did
60.
something nice this year too.
Yeah, 60 wasn't bad. I'll tell you what, though, it's downhill from there.
Okay. Uh, Pam says she don't post much. She'll send me a couple of them. Okay, Miss Pam, do you want to read it, or have you ever had a reading?
I think we read her today.
Oh yeah. Okay. Ray, well, what did you do for your birthday? Let us know. You know what? If I have the birthday video, I'm gonna play it for you a little bit later. I don't even remember if I have it.
You don't have it?
And I can't even use the excuse that I switched computers because I think it was saved in the system. It may still be in there.
Probably.
So, oh well. Ray, do you have a specific question that you want us to answer, or you just want a general reading? Oh, he said that check engine light came on. That's
uh,
a classic. You're a classic. You're a well-oiled machine. I have to keep convincing myself because my numbers is rolling on up there too.
please.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, he didn't say. Well, oh, he said general. Okay, so we can go ahead and read him. He didn't even say love, Miss Bonnie. Oh, my goodness.
He wants a love reading?
He did not say love. He said general. I said he
Oh,
didn't say love. Maybe he's hoping we'll tell him something about love.
Oh, okay. Angels
Like,
and
yeah.
spirit guides. Shh, quiet. Lay down. She waits till now to start barking. Um,
Excited. Maybe she got something to tell Ray too.
hey, no, lay down. Jeez. Okay. Angel spirit guides. We're talking to Ray Santana. What can you tell me for his greatest and highest good, please? Thank you. Are you an Aries, Ray? Wait, no, if your birthday's this Friday, I don't think so. Ooh, Ray. Did your heart get broken not too long ago? Stop barking. Yeah, I figured that one. Stop it. Um, hello. Ray, I've got a card here that's telling me that your heart is really in pain, that you have had a broken heart or breakup of some kind. If not that, the number 3 is going to be significant. Thank you, Angel Spirit Guides, for your guidance. Ray Santana. Ray Santana. Well, this is all they've given me. You've got the Emperor here. That's an Aries card, which is telling me that you're very strong. Leadership. I'm hearing it. Okay, yeah. The divine masculine is what the Emperor is. The husband, the father, the disciplinarian, somebody that makes order out of chaos. And I guess that's you. But the concern is we have a 3 of heart or 3 of swords. This is indicative of a broken heart. Now, it doesn't have to be current, could be past, but it's not healed, because when it's healed, it comes out differently. We also have the 7 of Cups right here. Ooh. Now, that's saying that you may be having a difficult time keeping things straight. It's like having 10 plates spinning in the air and you're trying to keep them all up. You can't remember which one is which. So, if any of this is ringing true, holler. They didn't really give me much else. Just a minute. Anything else? Last card for Ray. Ray Santana. And there you are. Queen of Cups. That's a Cancer card. So, yep, you showed up. And I'm going to let Angie take it from here and see what you get.
Okay, I was hoping that I didn't forget my whole vision because I was shuffling the cards and then I went to answer a text and then I didn't forget. So the way that they showed it to me was as a chariot card. So I was trying to get the card so I could show it to you, but they showed it to me like as a live action video, but
Come here.
it's in not in color. When something for me is not in color, that means that you have the opportunity to change
Come
this
here.
thing.
You want to
The
go?
only part of your journey is color is the chariot. You're in a chariot, like
Come
from the
on.
1800s, like a
Want to
little
go?
carriage, chariot with the horses, and you're blazing a new trail. So you're the pioneer. That's the word they use. You're the pioneer. So you're setting out to accomplish a task or to get across some territory that nobody else has gone across. Then they showed me the word sub-processor, as in a subordinate to somebody over you. So you have a manager. I don't think that you have any problems with the manager, but you're trying to rise up to the next role level or to be your man, to be into the same position or your manager. So you're trying to get
Come on, we're going.
you're trying to get a promotion or something, or move up in work, or some kind of advancement in your career. For me, a chariot means you're going to be victorious, but the reason there's no color to what is going on is because you have to make some decisions based on the choices you'll make. You'll color in your video, or you'll color in your picture to make it whatever color it's supposed to be. So again, you're setting out to do something that nobody else has done before. You're going to be victorious in it, and you're trying to rise up in your career. The one thing I heard is the journey is long, but it won't always be tough. So maybe you're going through some highs and lows with this situation, or we're trying to build this business or advance in your career. But they're saying, although it's a long journey to get where you want or to accomplish all the things that you want, because I feel like it's happening for you in phases. Like you'll get this phase and then you'll get that phase. So it won't all be like you won't just go from A to Z. You'll have to go through all the steps along the way, because they're telling me you'll learn a little bit more about business. So then they're showing me, like, do you have something to do with like digging in the earth? Because they're showing me something like an excavation site, like where you go and you might dig up like ancient remains and stuff like that. So do you do anything that has to do with history or historical sites, or are you just a person who likes to dig into the ground? Because that's the picture that they're showing me of you digging into the ground, or like your job has to do with something with historical, I don't know, artifacts or something like that. So is any of that making any sense to you? Because that's how they're showing it to me. So you don't. And you don't like to be in the dirt, because they're showing it to me as you digging up old bones. So are you digging up things about somebody? Like, are you digging up information about somebody for like an investigation? You're a DJ. Because they're showing bones. Why are they showing me? You're digging up old bones in the ground. So if your job has nothing to do with history and you're digging up, are you digging up information against somebody? Are you, like, is there a legal case or something where you're trying to gather evidence against somebody? Because why would you be digging up bones? That's how they're showing it to
From the
me.
past coming up.
Right. He says, no, not really. Okay, then maybe I'm
Maybe
not connected to
going to.
you, and this reading isn't for you then. Sorry, Ray. Because they're showing it to me as clear as that, and that's how they're showing it to me. It's really something. Does that fit anybody else in the chat? Because that's how they're showing it to me directly, is that you are blazing a trail, which for me is that you're doing something that nobody's doing. Like maybe you're starting a business, or maybe you're graduating from college, or maybe you're graduating from nursing school, which is something maybe nobody in your family has done. So you're doing something that nobody else in your family has done before, and they're telling you that the road won't be long, and you're trying to rise up to the next level. So if that's not you, and that's not what you're trying to do in your career, or it doesn't resonate in any way, that I'm not connected to you, and I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go to the next person.
Sometimes that's how it is.
All right, Miss Francesca, are you still here?
Francesca.
And if Francesca isn't here, then is Bonita here?
I've seen a lot of bonitas.
Okay, Francesca's here. And you wanted a general reading, so Miss Francesca wants a general reading.
General. Angels and spirit guides. We're talking to Francesca Marie. Francesca Marie. For her greatest and highest good, what can you give me? Francesca. I love that name. Francesca Marie. Francesca Marie. Thank you. Just Francesca Marie. Okay, Francesca, post in there what your sign is, so I'll know if you show up in the reading. Right now, I do have some Leo energy. Hell, we have a Ace of Cups. That's new love. We also have Leo. You're a Pisces Sun, Leo rising. Okay, well, here's your Leo rising then. New love coming. I'm seeing where you're in the middle of changing everything, or they're working on you and they're changing. You are definitely stepping up. King of Pentacles is pretty wise, abundant. You just started a relationship. Okay. Huh. I see that and that. Let me see if there's anything else. Angels, do you have anything else for Francesca Merton? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Well, it's in the reverse. Okay. Okay. I don't know how much you know, Francesca. There are 4 cards in the deck of tarot that are considered commitment cards. Okay. This is one of them, and it came up as the 10 of Cups. That's the happily ever after. So, the fact that you've gotten the Ace of Cups, the Sun, 2 Kings here that going through transformation. I've got that you're going to hear a lot of truth that maybe you were told differently. Okay, there's an expression I use once in a while that I don't know if this is you or not, though. It's like an attitude of looking in a closet full of clothes and you can't find anything to wear. You know, it's that things aren't right feeling. 2 Kings. Yes, 2 Kings here. That's why I wanted to know what was going. What are your signs? You know, who is this other person? I called you out.
One second. Is it Chelpy? We are on 9 or so, 8 or 9 different platforms, and so everybody's comments are going through on their platform. So if you can't see them on yours, that's because maybe nobody's in the chat. But all of them should be going through because I thought I did use the bot to make them all show up. So you should be seeing everybody's comments on all your platforms.
Okay, Miss Francesca with the closet. Yeah, it's the feeling of I got a closet full of clothes, but none of it works. You know, that's the kind of attitude. I don't know who the person is that was deceptive, but the truth is coming out. You do that, okay. I also see where they're wanting you to have a attitude of gratitude. Be more grateful for what's right in front of you. You tend to look down the road and you're missing it right there. Yeah. Uh-huh. So keep an eye out for that Seven of Swords. It could also, it can also mean that somebody's being very strategic. So um, I hope that helps you. Being present, yeah, that's what they want you to be, is present. Okay? All right, Angie, you got anything for Francesca?
I do. So for Francesca, while you were doing your reading, the image that I saw was and what I heard was leaving ground zero. So ground zero is something like where an event happened, like maybe where a tragedy happened, maybe where you had a tower moment where you had a significant change or a significant emotional situation, some kind of situation that was kind of devastating or that was very significant and it changed you. So I heard leaving ground zero. So I see you leaving that situation, and then above you is the blue sky and the white clouds, and you're looking up. So that shows me that you have a positive perspective on what your situation or how your situation is moving forward. And then what I heard in my ear was nobody's gonna hold me down. So you're of that confident nature where you're thinking, oh, okay, I've been through all this, I've survived. I am not going to let anybody hold me back. I am moving forward and I'm forging ahead. I got the sense of a relocation, but you were kind of looking out over the vast area and not knowing where you wanted to relocate. And then I saw that you said you had a new job. So I figured, oh, well, she got a new job. Maybe she's considered upgrading her living space or moving to the city closer to where her job is or something like that. But I did see relocation or some kind of moving or travel ahead for you. I got that you have a significant connection to your intuition because they're giving me that ear and connect that ear connection. Like it's connected to like your heart or whatever. It's connected to your like they're showing me connection, a specific connection. So to me, that's your either you're able to hear or whatever way you receive, but you're very connected to your higher power. So I do believe you also said that you were a reader, so you're very aware of your higher power or receiving messages or whatever. So you are of the mind now that you are going to listen more to your higher power because you feel like some of the decisions that you made in the past were detrimental or were not in your best interest. But what I'm hearing is they were lessons learned. They were things you needed to learn along your way, along your journey based on what you came to earth or to this planet to do. So you're well on your way to where you're supposed to be, and you are where you're supposed to be. You're not behind because I see you feeling like there's an invisible hand like this pulling you backward, and you're like, no, you're trying to get even further than you are because you think you should be further, but they're saying no, you're right where you need to be. Is there something about children? Do you want children, or is this because there's a little girl with long dark braids on each side, and so I don't know if this is like the younger you is, or is this you wanting a little girl? Because they're showing me a little girl and horseback riding. What's with the horseback riding? Do you horseback ride? Because they're showing me somebody going horseback riding, or like petting a horse. So I'm assuming that you're going horseback riding, but you could just love horses and be visiting like a zoo or something. But they're showing me a little girl. I have
You
one, a
took
12-year-old.
her.
And does she like horses or does she ride horses? What is, or she has some connection to animals because they're showing me a little girl petting a horse or an animal. I assume it's a horse that's bigger than her. Okay, you was me. Okay, so they're showing me that. And you're wanting to share these traditions with her. Is that what it is? Is that how they're showing it to me? Okay. So then they're showing me um you just wanting to like what's this about ice cream? Do you want a little boy too? You want her to have a little brother because they're showing me a little boy and then they're showing me ice cream. So what is this about ice cream? Is that something that you go and do? So she does not want to go and ride a
Yes, she said yes.
no, she's a homebody. What does that have to do with going on? Oh, you plan on taking her camping. Okay, cool. Sharing the tradition. Okay, so you have a little boy because he's the younger. The little boy is the younger one. And there's something about ice cream or you going out and having a treat. Like maybe you went out and did something because there's like a public bathroom behind. So you're out at some public place and then you had ice cream afterwards. Okay, every day. Okay, cool. Um, I keep hearing he's okay. Is there something that you're worried about? Is there some behavior? Like, is he a very excited kid, like a very active kid, and not necessarily mischievous, but active? You have to keep him busy. He has to be doing something.
Oh, yeah, he's 4 years old.
Oh, okay, there you go. Because they were showing me like, he's active, and I was like, okay, he doesn't seem like a bad kid. Like he's just active. He keeps you on her toes and he keeps you moving. And they keep saying he's okay. He wears you out. I do see that. And it seems like he loves to run outside and like chase bubbles or something like that. Because they show him running in the field out in the sunshine, just having a good time. Are you planning on taking them a trip? Like you want to take them to Disney? Because that's the word that they showed me. And you're thinking you don't have enough money or you're trying to save enough money to take them on this trip. Is that correct? I heard the money is coming. Are you expecting a bonus at work? Because they're saying bonus, like you're going to get something extensive coming your way.
Outside baby. I have those.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Disney. Yeah, okay, okay, all right. So I see that. So they're saying you're going to be able to do it, but I feel like you're going to get a bonus. Like it's going to be something that, well, that's the word that they're using, bonus that you're going to get that's going to be able to give it to you. Like I can't tell if this is 1,500 or if this is 5,000, but there's money that is coming to you in addition or like as something, not like money earned. They're making it seem like it's a bonus, so it's something extra for something you've done. Oh, your bonus. Oh, you've been waiting. Oh, so it's coming. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So I see the bonus. Okay. And again, I can't tell if it's 1,500 or if it's five. Oh, 1,500. There it is. Okay,
There
right.
you go.
Okay, cool. All right, all right, all right. So these
Boy, you're hot tonight.
so to me, this just feels like you are very like you're already intuitive and you're just a little bit impatient. You know all these things are coming, but it's coming. It's like being pregnant and you gotta go that whole 9 months, and this is like month three. Month nine is coming, but that doesn't mean that month 4 through 9 is okay. Like it's still, a struggle. So you're just struggling through it, and that's how they're showing it to me. They're saying, you're okay. Don't worry about it. You're right on track. Things are going to get better for you and you're going to are you did you say you were looking to buy a house? Is that what she said? Because I said something about relocation. Are you looking to buy a house? Because there's something about expansion or moving up. Also, this is just confirmation for you, Miss Francesca, to let you know that it is coming. And sometimes my guys do that, but I'll be like, don't let me know that it's coming. Just make it be here. Stop telling me it's coming. I have to knock on my door. I get that it's coming, but when is the day that it's coming? Oh,
Divine
you just moved to your new
timing.
place in May. Okay, cool. So it's an upgrade. It's a bigger place. Does it have a porch or something where they can play in the yard now? It seems like it gives them different options for their playing or for them to be outside. But overall, it's a good feeling and everything is moving forward in a nice way. And Miss Bonnie, did you talk about the love? Was there a wedding or marriage or something that you said? Because I feel like that's where we're going because they're showing me the
Was
four of
she the
wands.
one? Did I tell her the 10 of cups, or was that?
She does have a big yard, but we
Maybe it was her. Yeah, it was her. Ten
okay,
of
yeah.
cups.
Okay,
That's
yeah. So yeah. So yeah, because you said there's something about there's four major
right.
cards and she
Hmm.
got I forgot how many of them.
Ten of
Okay, cool.
cups. No, just one of them, but you know.
Okay, yeah. So it does seem to be moving along that way because they're showing me the four of wands, and I don't really do
Oh
love,
my goodness,
but
you know what that is for me.
yeah, exactly. So that's why I said that's why I thought you said that she got one of those, but I was just checking.
Oh, if it's a 4 of wands, that's the most stable relationship you can have, and it's the marriage card in my book.
Okay, cool. Oh wow, that's good. So it does seem like you guys are building your foundation together and moving forward, and that is moving to that commitment way. So I think that all things are good for you. Again, you're very intuitive, you're very connected to your higher power. So you knew these things, you just needed somebody to confirm who didn't already know you, who was encouraging you. Like we don't know you at all. So if we're telling you these things and we don't know this, then that means that it's confirmation for you. You were just a little bit doubtful because it's been a long time, scared in a good way, but they showed me you standing in your power. You're very confident. Like they showed me you. The first thing I heard was nobody's gonna hold me down, and so you're very confident in who you are right now. And so you're different in this relationship. But you're a little bit assertive, not like aggressive and just like hold on and you're very defensive on everything. You're just a little bit more assertive in who you are and how you want to move forward.
Yeah,
So
slow
there you
it
go.
down. Don't get carried away.
It's only been 3 weeks. I mean, you can slow it down to whatever pace that is comfortable for you, and you'd be like, um, this is a bit much for me. Can we, move a little bit slower? Okay, you're different in this world. And they're saying that's okay. All of the changes that you make are great. Are great. So, and then this is the last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to move on. They show me those little flowers that, you twine in your hair. You make the little bow, like you make the little, like, so say if you were getting married and you had your hair pulled back and then you put the little flower thing around your head like that. That's how they're showing it to me. And I can't remember what those flowers are, but I think one day somebody was doing a reading
Baby's
of.
breath.
And yeah, okay, yeah. So weddingy, that's how they're showing it to me. So that's where it's going. And I'm not saying it has to be like next week or
Right.
anytime soon, but that it's coming. That's the way that it's going. Look at that progression. Listen, you're lucky because your guys are telling you right up front right now that that's where it's going, and y'all only been in there 3 weeks. A lot of people meet
Yeah.
on Tuesday and Wednesday want to know, look, am I gonna have his babies and have his last name? So you're getting all this information. So be happy about that. Listen, you a success story.
Oh,
We want to
yeah.
do a video clip of you saying, I got a reading from Angie and Bonnie. And guess what they told?
Oh my God. Oh,
And then
funny.
invite us to the wedding. And it's a whole little video of you
Yep.
just
There you
showing
go.
how great it is. And look how great Bonnie predicted your.
Uh,
So
funny.
that's good. I'm so happy for you. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. It's just a little bit jealous, but that is so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love a great reading. And thank you for stopping by. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let somebody else know we're here. That was a good one, Miss Bonnie. Oh,
Yeah.
and it even had love in it. I wasn't the girl reason
About
today.
that, and you didn't have a problem with it.
All right, Miss Bonita, you are next, and then KT, you're after that. If anybody
But
else has a question, just go ahead and put your question in the chat, and then I'll pin it. And then when we get to your name, there's two people ahead of you now, but when we get to your name, I will put your question up like this, and then we'll answer your question. So go ahead and put your question. If you don't have a specific question, you can just say general, and we'll just tell you what we're getting from the cards. Okay? And this is Bonita. Oh, so she's here.
okay, Miss Benita, you're not in a relationship, but you want a love reading. Angels and spirit guides, we're talking to Benita. She wants information about love. For her greatest and highest good, what can you tell me? For your guidance, Benita's greatest.
Hey, curly girl, how are you? And Cora, I got you on the list. Uh-oh. This is right your type of party, Miss Bonnie, because she said I want a love reading. And before you ask, no, I don't have nobody. So when is he coming?
Did she say what sign she was too?
No, she didn't. What sign are you, curly girl? I'm sorry, not curly girl, Bonita.
Benita, Benita, angels and spirit guides, thank you for your guidance. Benita's, oh my goodness, okay. Okay, she's Gemini. That makes perfect sense. You're all up in your head. And you're not wanting to make a decision that you're supposed to be making. You can't get enough information about it. You want more. You want to know more before you do it. Benita, Benita, angels and spirit guides. For Benita, what can you tell me for her greatest and highest good in love? She said Gemini, right? Okay. Well, I've got, they're saying keep the faith. There's a lot of hope there. And patience is what they're saying. You've got temperance here, and that's Sagittarius energy. It's they're basically saying you need to be patient. I don't think I'm going to get what you want, but I'll try again. Benita. Benita.
DeMarco, I got you added to the list. I don't think I've ever seen your name. Welcome.
Wow, a lot of air here. I've got a lot of Libra too. You're trying to keep you're trying to keep things balanced. You're really concerned about this decision. You're working on getting all the information you can. They're saying take action, okay? They're saying you're trying to keep things on an even keel. Just take action, okay? Be patient. Have you been kind of looking back in the past, reminiscing? Patience is a virtue, you're right. Um, have you been looking back? Last card. Last card, please. Thank you. What is the decision around, please? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what the decision is around that Benita has to make? No, they're not. They're not telling me. They're just saying if it's not there, if you don't know it, it's coming really soon. And you're just busy trying to gather as much information as you can before you have to make it. And actually, you should have already made it, they're saying. So, let's see here. No and yes, not intentionally.
That
Okay.
means you asked a lot of questions that she answered, and I don't know any of those.
I think it had to do with looking back. Yeah, because I've got the card of nostalgia, reminiscing, friends back all the way to childhood. I hope that made a little bit of sense and helped you. Maybe Angie can take it from there.
Hello, Vanessa Cartwright, and hello, M. Smith. And Curly Girl, we are doing great. Good to see you, and I got you on the list. Okay. Again, if you want a reading, go ahead and put your question in the chat. Don't say, "Can you ask a question?" Just put your question in the chat. If you don't have a specific question, just say general, and then I'll add you to the list. There are currently 5 people on the list right now, not including Miss Bonita, who we're doing now. So, oh my gosh, I hope I did not forget the vision that I saw. Okay, this is what I heard. God, I had to remember. So, what I heard was after the show, it's the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby. So, to me, this is 3 significant events. I'm sorry that they had to use that song to be what it is. So, there was a significant event that just happened in your life. So, either since you're saying you're not in a relationship, you either just ended a situation, like a significant event is like a divorce, a long term situation that ended, the death of a family member, something very significant just happened to you. And so that event is over. And they're saying after the show, it's the after party. So this significant event happened and it changed you. That is another thing that they want me to say, that this significant event changed you greatly. So you're moving on into the next step, which is the after party. But in the after party, you're somebody different. So it's like you made a wardrobe change, you made a person change. That that event ripped off that layer of you that was the mask or that was the clothing on you. And so now you're a new person, but you're not quite sure who that person is. And they show me that person not quite sculpted because you get to decide how you want to move forward. So that's how they're kind of showing it to me. Um,
Benita, while she's thinking, they just showed me, you were asking about the decision, so I asked for more information. They showed me a picture of a person. I couldn't even tell you if it was a male or female, but they were bent over a table, like it's almost like they were signing in for something, but they were signing a contract. I don't know if that's going to make any sense to you, but
So I want couldn't have been like paperwork. Like so, if this is the end of a relationship, could this be the divorce decree or like the final settlement or something? Like
could be.
you did go through some changes. Okay, so they're showing me this significant event happened. So whatever that significant be, that could have been leaving a long time job, just something that is very significant that was life altering to you. Maybe you moved somewhere, maybe you had an illness. It's just a significant event. So they're saying that's the show, that part done. You're a different person because of this event that you just went through. So now you're at the next stage, but you don't recognize who you are because you're not really sculpted into who you want to be, and you get to decide how you move forward. It's like you're getting a new lease on life. You get to decide how you want to move forward. Do you want to move forward in joy and confidence, or do you want to move forward in sadness and heaviness of the things that you've lost? Because they're showing me the five of cups, but they're showing it to me like this because it's going back and forth. Like some days you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't believe everything I lost. And then some days you're like, you know what, but at least I still have my health. I still have my this, I still have my that, and I'm moving forward. So they're showing me that you are going back and forth, but it's understandable based on whatever that significant event is. So then the next step after that is just moving forward. So after the show, it's the after party, and after the party, it's the hotel lobby, right? So now you're going to the next step. And if you're in the lobby, that's kind of like the time to go home. You're moving toward where you want to go, what feels comfortable, what feels like home, what is familiar to you. So you're forging your way forward on how you want to deal with your future, and you have options, or you're creating options for how you want to move forward, but you know you don't want it to be different. So it's kind of like maybe a beige color and now you're just a sparkly bright yellow or a beautiful orange. Like you're totally different and standing out, and you're okay with it. You don't want to be a wallflower anymore. You're like the sunflower now. It's how they're showing it to me, or how you're trying to move forward in confidence. But because you're not sure of who you are, it's like, okay, I don't remember. I can't go back to that person. She's done, but I don't know quite who this person is, and I don't know that I'm ready to be this person or who that
Yeah.
person is going to be. So you're trying to figure it out after significant. You didn't just have a baby, because that was the other scenario they gave me. I had two scenarios that some significant thing ended, or that there was a birth of some child. So I don't know. But was there a child or something? No, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a very strong ending of some sort that really was heavy and painful for you. But either way, you are moving in the right direction. And what your higher power wants you to know is, because they're showing it to me like the Seven of Cups,
It
you have all
it
these
was a
decisions you
birth.
can make. It was a birth. Oh, it was a birth. Shut the noise. They gave me two options and I did not believe it. When they said that it was like it could be a birth, I was like, that don't stand. And so I just went with the ending really fast. Oh my gosh, look at me.
That's so sweet.
Because I was not going to say
And
birth. I was like, it was a
I
baby.
I like what you said about she's not the person she used to be. She's not quite ready to be the person she's gonna be. She's becoming.
Exactly. Oh, that is such a exactly perfect. She's becoming who she wants to be, but they're saying you got so much choice in how you want that person to, who you want that person to be, how you want to move forward. So if you want to change careers, this is a good time to change. Are you about 35 or something like that? Are you ready to change careers? Like that's the number that they gave me, somewhere around that 35-ish number. But they're saying that you are like you're at a great spot where you can pivot and make a different change. Like if that's a different career, if that's a different city, if that's a different lover, whatever it is, you get to make that choice going forward. And I think now that you've confirmed that this the baby, is there a little fear that you won't be accepted with a newborn, or how is your life going to move forward with the newborn as far as the dating goes? You want to start your own business? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yes. Oh, good. So this is the perfect time you get to do that. But they're also saying be logical, because they're showing me the king and queen of swords. Like, still be logical and think forward. Don't just be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna go and be like a supermodel, and tomorrow everything I'm gonna be making money. They're saying be logical in what it is that you. Not that you couldn't be a supermodel. I'm not saying that, but it takes a lot of work to do those things. We don't just wake up today and go in tomorrow. The Vogue be like, come on in. it takes a lot of work to get to those levels. And what they're saying is be mindful of the money that you have and who you have to support as a parent before you make some of those life altering decisions. Try to make them in segments that are enough where you can still live the life that you are accustomed to or that you're trying to go to. But overall, you are moving to a higher plane, and you are um moving in the right direction. And they're saying, don't be fearful of how you're going to move forward with a new child. The right influence. The word they use is influence because I feel like you want this person to be a good parental figure going forward. And so they're saying the right influence will be sent to you. Your prayers are being heard because they're showing me this and they're showing me you being very diligent in it. Even if it's just like when, Lord, when is it going to happen? You're still speaking to the Lord and having that communication, just letting him know that you're a little bit frustrated and your higher power is okay with you expressing that as long as you're still hopeful as you move forward or through your highs and lows. You're not being stuck in a negative place. That makes you vulnerable. And they're saying it makes you cautious. You said vulnerable. They said it makes you cautious because now you're understanding that it's not just you, or you have to be mindful of the person that you bring into your child's life. Is it a little girl? Because they're showing me pink. So they're saying is her name Madison? No, don't tell me her name. I don't want nobody to know your kid name. But they were giving me that name. Um, but they're saying like you're being more cautious in who you pick. Like where it may have been like, hey, let's we had a good time at the bar. Let's go home and just sweat out this alcohol. Now you're like, oh well, give me your number. We can chit chat for a little while, get to know each other, and then we can schedule some adult fantasy time. So they're saying that it's just making you more cautious, which again is a change from your past and some of the decisions that you made that you are now wishing you had not made. Again, no regret, just lessons learned. So you're definitely on the right track. The business is a yes, but again, be mindful and move slowly because you have a lot of change very quickly. A newborn is a lot of change. A new baby, that's a significant change, whether you've had a baby or not. There's a lot of things that you're going through. Then your emotions are still kind of you know, everywhere. And then it's about to be Mercury retrograde. So you said I'm not in a relationship. So I don't know if that means you and the child's father are not okay. But remember, isn't Mercury retrograde coming, Miss Bonnie?
Yes, in about 3 weeks.
Okay, so be mindful because we're about to be in the pre-shadow, right?
Yeah, we.
Okay,
Oh,
so be mindful of people coming back from the past. That's your redos, revisits, people trying to love you. So be mindful that you are still of your logical mind and you are not just being like, oh, well, he rubbed up against me and we got a kid together, so we might as well just rub all over each other again. So be mindful of how you're moving forward. But overall, you seem to be in a good place in your relationship and you seem to be in a positive
yeah,
mindset, just a little bit fearful.
we're not going to go into pre-shadow to the middle of July.
Oh, good, because I want that to be further on the line.
Yeah, it's the actual retrograde is August 4th through the 27th.
Oh, that's far away. Oh.
Yeah, so
All of August? I don't like that.
I thought it was a little bit sooner than that, but
But be mindful. Just be mindful. Even if it's not the Mercury retro, just in general of those feelings coming up. Because like I tell people, babies make, feelings change and make you kind of be a little bit, oh, I
yep.
remember when I used to really like you and how we got to where we are right now. I mean, you liked it once or another, at least one time. Hey, Miss Linda, how are you? I hope you had a
Linda.
super birthday. Hi, Jennifer Hartman. So, Benita, I hope that really helps you out and lets you know that you are moving forward. But again, be mindful. Are you still on maternity leave, Miss Bonita? Because they're saying be mindful when you go back and be slow and steady. Don't overdo it. Is that Demini, Demina, Kalita? Last name is Kalita. I could put you on the list for reading. What is your question, or do you just want a general? And Marquet, is it? Oh, May Cart. Yeah,
A
you
car.
could put some glasses on. Oh, this is a love reading. This is all Miss Bonnie. There's about 5, 6 people ahead of you, Mark Maycar. But that'll be all Miss Bonnie. She got you. Oh, Maya is good. Okay, that's a different version of Maya. Oh, you're
Yeah.
still celebrating, Miss Linda? Oh, that's good. Oh, I hope they're taking you out for some delicious um dinners. You said you're back in school. What was the question that I said? I want to
I
know.
don't know.
But again, on track, things are moving in the right direction. Be my. Oh wait, I asked you. It was something about work. I think. I don't know. You're welcome, Miss Bonita. I hope that helped you out, and I hope that was what you wanted to know about regarding a relationship. Again, don't be afraid. You're going to get somebody influential to help you with the baby. Okay, Miss Jennifer, what kind of reading do you want? Learning Tree Academy. Oh, hello, how are you? You want a general? Gotcha. Um, you already wrote your question. Oh yeah, we got your question. Was that no? Kalita, let me see what your question was. Y'all know I do not be paying attention to them questions. Okay. Okay, got it. Career. I got you, Kalita. Got you. Because that's an easy one. So I think I got everybody on the list. Y'all know when Keenan and I here, I gotta figure this out.
I'm just glad it's you and not me.
Let me get the next person up so you can at least start shuffling Mr.
Yeah.
Bobby while I'm trying to figure this out. So KT is next, and KT wanted a love reading. So there you go. That's all you too.
KT.
Cora Curry, you're next, and then Curly Girl, you're after that, and then DeMarco after that. So in that order, Cora, Kate, Curly, oh my God, Cora, Curly Girl, and DeMarco.
Wow, that's quite a variety there. A Leo Sun, Libra
Gotcha,
Moon,
Jennifer.
and a Venus is Cancer. So you've got fire, air, and water. Wow. All right, let's see what comes up. Angels, we're talking to KT. I've read her before. KT. KT.
Was
What's
that this
in?
morning? Oh no, that was KCT. Jamia, there's about 5 people. I mean, Kalita, there's about 5 people ahead of you.
KT. Thank you, angels and spirit guides, for your guidance.
Hello,
The
Miss
great
Smith. Did
and
you
the
ask a
highest good
question?
of KT. What information can you share with us? Thank you. KT. KT. Thank you, spirit. Jeez. Ooh.
Oh, general.
Are you currently in a relationship?
Thank you, Miss Linda. She said hit the like button. That is appreciation for your free reading.
KT.
She said Aquarius rising. Who's an Aquarius rising? The love of her life. Who's an Aquarius rising?
Oh, ma'am.
Oh,
Okay. What they're saying is that you very well set your boundaries. You've got very healthy boundaries. If you want to have a relationship, you're going to have to lower it a little bit. You've got to be able to let somebody in, okay? There is a new opportunity coming. Um, the only card that really threw me, but see, that can just be that you're very stable at the moment. See, this is there somebody around you that is questionable, their character? There's somebody around you. God, they're flying. Wow. Oh, there it is. Okay, KT. You have new love coming, sweetheart. I want you to be cautious. I don't know that it's that person. I don't think it's that person, but there's somebody around you that's not telling you everything. But you have new love coming. You also got 2 out of the 4 commitment cards. You've got the happily ever after. Whoops, there it is. And the 4 of Wands, which for me is marriage. It insists that there's a very stable relationship coming. And the Wheel of Fortune came out, which is really good. Abundance, movement forward. So maybe this is going to happen pretty soon. I hope that helps you. You were scammed over chatting. Okay, yeah. Gosh, you got to be careful.
Let me tell you something. I don't like sending my lenders money. You think I'm sending somebody that I met over chatting money?
What? What are you saying?
She said scammed over chatting. So was she scammed by somebody she was chatting online with?
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
So, like I said, I don't even like sending my creditors money. I'm not sending nobody else online because I'm assuming if you were scammed or were they married? Because no, because if they were married, you would have said deceived.
That's right.
Miss KT, I don't have any love reading for you, but I do have some information things for career. If you want it, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll just go to the next person because Miss Bonnie just did love, and you know how much I love a love reading. So let me know if you want me to tell you what I see or how they're showing it to me. But I think it has nothing to do with love, but you just never know where it unfolds. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the next person then. You guys make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. There are a lot of you in the chat, and I'm so happy to see you all. That's fine. Okay, so you only wanted love? Okay, then we'll go to the next person. All right, Miss Cora, you are up. So let's see what we got for you. Oh, wait, let me get rid of KT. So I'll go ahead. Um, so after Miss Cora, oh, you want to know is Rick your person? God dang it. You gotta wait for Miss Bonnie to come back because Miss Bonnie does that. I don't, or I can just give you a general while we're waiting on Bonnie, but I don't do the love. And I don't tap into other people's energy. I have permission to do your reading because you're on here asking me the question, but Rick didn't give me permission to go into his energy, and I feel like that's like reading somebody's diary or reading somebody's thoughts, and without their permission, I just don't get into their energy. Again, I can give you a general reading on just you, but I'm not gonna read about Rick.
Okay. Bye-bye.
And I got you, Miss Linda.
Oh,
Hi,
my.
Renisha. How are you? I feel like I've heard that name before, but I haven't seen you in a long time. Your picture's pretty. Okay, Miss Cora. Okay. So, wait, are you yay because you want Miss Bonnie to give you your reading about Rick?
What?
Let me put these cards on. She wants to know is Rick her person, so I said that's all you, that love.
Oh, is Rick her
She's
person?
Aquarius and Rick is a Virgo.
Rick's a Virgo. What is she?
All
Aquarius.
right, Oakland in the house.
Okay. Cora. Angels, we're talking to Cora Curry. She wants to know if Rick's the one. Can you give us information, please? Just is Rick the one for Cora Curry? Cora Curry. Cora Curry.
There's no charge rating for the readings. They're free. You just type your question into the chat. There's 10 people ahead of you, Ranisha.
Did you lose somebody recently? Something painful? I don't know if you lost a family member or a relationship. You did? Okay. Cora Curry. Cora Curry. No, that's an explosion. Cora Curry. Thank you, Angel Spirits.
Hi, Amber.
Okay, well, what I see here is this person is coming towards you as the Knight of Cups. That's offering love, okay? We've got that you are all up in your head over this. They're saying you need to get grounded, get your feet on the earth, get into some water, but somehow plant flowers, hug a tree, but you need to get grounded. What I do see is making long range plans. Okay, I didn't get any card of commitment, but I did get making the long range plans. So I would say, because I do also have this Six of Wands, that it's going to be successful. What did she say about the loss? Yes, your brother. Okay. Okay. Those are heavy cards when they come up. All right. I hope that helps you. And if you want a specific, let me go ahead. Is Rick the one for Cora Curry? Angels and spirit guides. Cora Curry wants to know, is Rick the one?
Thank you, Amber.
They're saying yes, he is.
I just have one quick thing to say to you, Miss Cora, is that they're showing me the Scooby Doo truck, like the what was that? Was Scooby Doo, the Scoop the truck, the kids doing facts. So, are you trying to find out information about the person, or to find out something that you want to know, or like
Your mic is fading in and out.
you doing are you like digging up dirt about this person behind the scenes? Because they're showing it to me like you're on a fact finding mission, or you're like with a magnifying glass and you're looking for clues or information about this person to figure out but it seems like you don't want to make a mistake, like you've had some heartache in the past and this time you're trying to make sure that you make better decisions. So is that true, Miss Cora? That's how they're showing it to me. Yes, Jennifer, I got you on the list. I know, Miss Linda, there's nothing I could do. um Letty wants all of y'all that want relationship readings. Y'all should have been on here this morning. I'm putting y'all on the list, but Miss Bonnie was on here all live this morning. She went to a number of relationship readings. Now y'all want to come in the afternoon and ask all these relationship readings. I really just want to throw up. I hate love readings, and not in a bad way. Just oh my gosh, this is an overwhelming amount of love readings, and I cannot stand love readings, but not in a bad way. I love love though. But they're showing me you that you are on a fact finding mission about this person, or that you're searching for clues about this person to dig up out his past, but to see what kind of person he is. So again, so that you don't break your heart. They're saying it's okay. They love that you're being cautious and to go ahead and be, like still be aware of how you're moving forward. Like you're moving at a safe pace in your love. That's how you're doing it. Okay. All right, Tanya Hikes, I got you on the list. There's 11 people ahead of you, so it's gonna be a minute. But again, Miss Cora, you're okay with that. Be mindful. I feel like you have older kids. Like I don't feel like you have littles, and you're mindful of your kids and like them helping you out on the dating thing. Is that correct? Oh, you asked a friend about him. So they showed me you trying to find out information, but they're also telling me to be mindful of the information. Like they're showing me like you really examining the information that you receive and not believing everything that you see. So mix some of what you find out about this person with some of what you're experiencing with this person. And they're saying taking it slow because they're showing me a wheel moving, but really move really, really, at a steady pace. Don't try to go too fast, but don't try to stall it either. Be mindful. And they're giving me butterflies like you're a little bit afraid um, of the situation because it's new, but afraid in a good way. Like this is new territory or this is a new feeling for you because you're approaching it in a different way. As in, whatever happens, happens is kind of how they're making it seem to you. But don't, is this a fairly new relationship? Like, I don't feel like this is somebody you've known for a long time. This is a fairly new relationship. And it's just kind of like, oh, I met him, maybe a couple weeks ago, and I'm wondering if we could get married, but I don't even really know if he likes spinach or not. All right. Okay. So you're not answering any more questions, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. All right. So my next person is Curly Girl, Dan DeMarco, Marquet, and Learning Tree Academy. So here you go, Curly
Girly,
Girl.
girly. Join for a general. Okay.
Oh, I like a general.
Yeah. You want to take this one?
I can start it for you most definitely. Hold on, I got a
Go
very
ahead and start it, and I'll pull cards, and we'll see what comes out. Curly, girly. Angels and spirit guides. We're talking to Curly, girly. She wants a general reading for her greatest and highest good, please. Greatest.
okay. 19. Oh, you have older children. Okay, she does. Okay. I'm sorry, I was reading her comment.
Whoa, no, that's too.
Okay, so Curly Girly, they're showing me you on roller skates. So to me, this is very nostalgic because they're showing me all the little gadgets that you would get at Target. Like the little Mickey Mouse kind of waffle maker. So there's a lot of nostalgia. They're showing me you thinking on a better time or thinking on a happier time, like when you were a child. They're also showing me the six cups, so it's you reminiscing on your childhood and thinking about shoulda, coulda, woulda, and how things should have been different or how you wish you had done things differently. Um, is for a career. Did you want? Because they're showing me like a ballerina. Were you trying to be a dancer or something like that, or something in the creative arts, something on stage, and and you didn't do it, and you're wishing that you had pursued it, and you're thinking it's too late for you to pursue that right now?
Curly,
So
girl.
that's how they're showing it to me.
Curly, girly. Thank you.
Oh, you used to dance, so you got injured. Okay, so they're showing me that you reminiscing on the good times and thinking about what you could have been or how great you could have been. Have you ever thought about was it ballet or was it something to do with dancing because they're showing me ballet? And have you thought about being an instructor for little littles for like little girls because they showing me a whole bunch of little tutus and you like being against a ballet bar or something like that? So have you thought about being an instructor and that way you can still go with your love or just working, whatever the dance was, thinking about being an instructor for little littles. And that way you can still experience the joy of what it used to be or the joy of helping somebody else to grow into what you thought you wanted to do. So that's how they're showing it to me. But they're saying, career wise, you feel like there's a plummet. Like they're showing me like Niagara Falls or a big hill, and they're showing me all this water pooling down into there, and you're feeling like you're about to be pushed over the edge. Like the water is pushing you, pushing you, pushing, and you're feeling like you're close to the edge, or you're feeling like you're losing control. Like if I go over this edge, it's going to be a problem, but they're showing me no because the rainbow is shining down on the bottom of the pool. So if you go ahead and let it push you forward, yes, you are going to go over the edge, but it's kind of like the fool. You're not going to fall. You're going to be supported in this journey, but you just have to go over this edge. That's how they're showing it to me. Oh, you used to teach until you. Oh, okay. So, that's how they're showing it to me. That's why they were showing me you as a teacher. Okay. So now they're showing me that like you're feeling like like, is there some kind of money situation or some kind of financial situation? Or something significant is pushing you to the edge. I assume finances, but it could be relationship. It could be any kind of situation that is significant, but it's pushing you. The water is pushing you. And again, you know what? If I'm if I use my brain, water for me is emotion. So I feel like this is a very significant emotional situation that's pushing you to the edge and you're fighting back, but you're feeling like you're losing your footing and that you're oh, you've been concerned about your job security. So they're saying, so it seems like, and don't quote me on this, and don't think that I'm putting any bad juju out there, but it seems like it may push you out, like you're being pushed out of the door. They're saying, go ahead and be pushed over because when you do, a better opportunity is coming. Like you're thinking, like, oh my gosh, if I get fired, then that's the end of it. I'm going to lose everything. And they're saying, no, such a better opportunity is going to come for you. And so go ahead and let it happen. Like don't be you might be afraid of it. And at this point, this is your opportunity to be looking for something else. Like I feel like you were very comfortable in what you were doing, or like you had been there for a good little while. And so you were okay with it and you felt kind of secure in it. But now you are having to look for something new and you're just like, I don't know if I'll find enough a job that pays enough. And they're saying you could find one that pays more, but you have to significantly display your skills. Like I feel like you're not significantly displaying your skills so people would know what you do. Like maybe you're a finance person and you're just putting like, oh, I just do kind of accounting, but you reconcile stuff, you analyze stuff, you make budget sheets. Like I feel like there's a lot of stuff that you do and you're just not showcasing all of your talents. You're just getting one aspect of it. But when you're actually doing multiple jobs at your job, so what
Right.
they're saying is get yourself out there to be marketed. Like definitely update your resume and make sure it significantly shows all of your skills. And then a better opportunity is coming for you. What is 80? 80 like is that per hour that you want? Is that $1,000 that you want? What is the 80 that they're showing me? They're showing me an 80 or an 85. Like is that the range of salary that you want? There's something significant that's showing 80 to 85 is what they're showing me as a range. Could be 80 to 85 days, but I feel it feels more like monetary. They're putting dollar signs by it, but a significant
Come on.
increase is coming for you.
Come on. Oops. Come here.
Okay, start looking elsewhere. And let me tell you something. That is a very good manager that told you that. Because when I used to work at one of my old jobs, I had a manager that was like that. She was a person that would let you know, listen, the company is making all these changes. I'm not telling you you're gonna be fired, but I'm telling you to get your resume together and look out there and think about you and your family. I always loved her for being that kind of manager to say, you know what? You might want to, like she didn't want you to go down with the ship and she saw the things or she saw the talent in you and she wanted you to be mindful and be ready. So it's like you already know, but you're so used to where you are, you don't want to do anything new. So I feel like you don't really like a lot of change. You like things to be steady and the same, but they're saying that's okay because they're showing me the four of pentacles where you're holding on like to tradition, but you don't want things to change. Like this is so weird. They have the four of pentacles. Oh my gosh, look at it. Listen, why am I just speaking all of Miss Bonnie's cards? They have you holding on to the hierophant. So you're holding on to traditions like you don't want something to change. And so they're saying it's a good thing. It's basically the fool's journey. You're going to go over that cliff and boom, the hand, you know, of your higher power is going to lift you right back up and you're going to get new opportunities better than what you anticipated. And it's going to move you along to where you want to go. Why are they showing me San Francisco and cable cars? Are you in San Francisco? Do you want to visit San Francisco? What's significant about San Francisco? Because they're showing me the cable cars. And then I saw San Francisco. Are you a TV person? Because they showed me Good Morning Arizona, and that's from the show. What was them little Olsen twins? They was on that show. Um, dang, I can't remember what.
Oh, I can't remember. What is it you are trying to get to?
Okay, so no, you're not going to get a potential pay and cut. They're clearly showing me a rise in money, like it's more. So what is the 85? 80, 85. You're not sure what that would. Not sure, but I wouldn't mind moving if I have to. What's the 80, 85? They're showing me something. Did you ever tell me what that was? Was that the range of salary? Is that a year? What is the 80, 85? Oh, Full House. Yes, Learning Tree. That's what it was.
That's
Full House.
it.
Yes, 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 yes. So that's what they're showing it to me. I don't know why they're showing me San Francisco, but that's how they're showing me. They're showing me the cable cars and they're showing me San Francisco, but they showed me Good Morning Arizona. So are you a news person? Are you trying to be on TV? Are you trying to be in media? Is that what they're trying to show? Like, are you trying to be a influencer online? Not sure
I
about the number. Okay.
don't remember.
Were you born in 80 or no? Because if you were born then you would have told me. Well, I don't know. They're very significant about the 80, 85. I pray that you're being okay. Okay, the salary that could be it. You're getting significantly more. They're showing that it's a significant jump more. So that's why I was wondering if it's 80, 85. And then I remember I said, look at that. Let's. I'm gonna go ahead and let Miss Bonnie go because everything she got on the table, I'm just saying. So I'm just gonna let Miss
I
Bonnie.
don't know. I mean, it's just a repeat. First of all, I can tell she's really worried and up at night all about this. But they want to remind you that you are the divine feminine. I do see where you are going to be forced out, and there's going to be some regrets. You need to be a little frugal, hold things closer to your chest, but you're getting a new job and you're going to be what is this? The Nine of
Nine of
Pentacles.
Pentacles, independent wealth.
Very independent,
I
very
love it. Good money.
abundant, beautiful soul. And then after that, you're going to celebrate. So
Do you have little littles? Do you have 4 kids or do you have a 4-year-old? They're showing me little littles, but then they're showing me a 4. So is it 4 kids or is one of your children 4? But overall, it's going to be good because they're showing me the sun card. So that is a very good, that's success, that's achievement. So turn your fear into motivation on how to move forward. So again, and please remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's just moving on in spite of your fear. So it's not to say that I'm not fearful. Like, listen, every time I get on a roller coaster, I am terrified to death when I sit myself in that car and strap myself in. But once we get to going off, listen, until that ride come back to the station, I am screaming the whole time. So it wasn't that I didn't have any fear. It's just in the face of my fear, I went ahead and rode that roller coaster and had me a good old time and laughed and screamed and got the picture at the end to show how memorable this experience was. So just moving forward for you to
whoa.
in your fear.
Yeah, talk to me after you have a couple.
No kids as of now, but I did want 4. Jesus. Oh, praise the Lord, people. You know what?
Five.
I wanted 4 until I got pregnant one time, and then I was like, listen, sir, I can't never do this again. You
She
need to
wants 5 kids, it says.
exactly. Okay, good. So that's how you're moving forward. Even though you're a little bit scared, and that's okay, still move forward. Use this as a launching pad to get you to your next level and to decide what you want. Like, what kind of job is it that you want? Don't just be like, I want another job. A lot of times when we come to this crisis in our life, we're like, I just want a job. I just want to pay my bills. No, I want this job. I want to do this. I want these hours. Like, be specific. Give your higher power something. Because when you say, I just want a job, then your higher power is like, oh, well, she ain't really asking for nothing specific. And when you don't ask, it's like you're limiting your higher power. You're thinking, well, if I can't get that in, like, I don't see myself getting that, so I'm not even going to ask for it. Your higher power. Like, can you imagine having a kid and your kid being afraid to ask you to go to McDonald's because they're thinking that you can't afford it or that you can't take them to it? So your higher power is saying, I have a vast amount of resources. You're not asking me for anything. So what is it that you truly want? If the perfect job could call you tomorrow, what would your salary be? And don't just say to make your ends meet. I want to live lavishly. I want to be able to pay
Yeah.
all my bills. I want to be able to travel. I want to eat good. I want to have a savings. I want to be able to buy a house and a car. So what does that salary look like for you? How do you ask your higher power for the bare minimum when they own everything? Like, I own everything. I have unlimited resources, and you're like, well, just whatever job you give me, I'll take it. And then you're not yes, to be specific, yes, and not if, even if not specific, you could just give them a range. Like, you know what, I need $100,000. Give me somewhere around that. So that way, that gives them they can give you a little bit less, or they can give you that plus more. But give them something to work with. If you just say, I want a job, I mean, your next job could be less than this because what you're doing is attracting that negative energy by being worried that there's going to be a pay cut. See it as your move forward. This is what I'm going to do. What are we always talking about? Affirmations, affirmations, affirmations. So be mindful of, your affirmations. What is one of the affirmations that we always put up?
We have a book.
Exactly. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. You was right on it.
I'm
Don's book, The
on it.
Ultimate Power Within, Unleashing the Power of Within. So seeking something higher, saying that you want it. This is the affirmation that we all do, or to some degree, some part of it. I believe in infinite abundance, and all my wants and needs are met. Sometimes I'll say I believe in infinite abundance, and I am thankful for the new vehicle that I got. or I am thankful for the pay increase I got, or I am grateful for whatever. All my wants and needs are met, and my need right now is a new vehicle. So state what it is so that you can get it, but be mindful and believe in it. You ain't got to have unyielding belief, because all the time I don't believe to the point where, there's nothing going to deter me. Sometimes there is a little bit of doubt, but I believe enough to at least say it. I believe enough to at least ask my higher power for it. So that's what they're saying, is be mindful and ask for what you want, because right now you're at a pivotal point where they're saying, we'll give it to you. We're giving you a new start, but we're giving you a new start to get you to a higher level, because you didn't seem like you were trying to get yourself there. So we're pushing you there. I'm surprised the Tower card didn't come out. But again, a nice transitional change, but be mindful of it. All right. I hope that helped you out, Miss Curly Girl. Even though you asked, did she ask for a love reading? Oh, she asked for general. Good. I love it. Okay. So DeMarco, Marquet, Learning Tree, Kalita, Jennifer, you're all in that order. But DeMarco, you're up. Then, like I said, Marquet, you're after that. All right. You want Jennifer?
Jennifer.
DeMarco, are you here? Or Marquette, Maycar? Why do I keep calling
You're
you
welcome.
Marquette? Maycar and Learning Tree. Are any of y'all? I need some glasses, Miss Bonnie. Okay, DeMarco's here. He
Listen,
said he
I've got
wanted to know
glasses and
this.
I'm still having a problem, okay?
Put this on extra large font, people. I
Yeah.
can't see. So DeMarco said he wanted a general.
General.
Um.
Marker Pettiford Angels.
Okay. Okay. So immediately, DeMarco, they show me you outside of like a hotel, like it's a fancy hotel. There's big glass doors and there's traffic going by. So you're like in a city area, or you're in some area where there's a main road and there's cars going by. You're dressed up. You have on a nice coat. It must be winter because you have on a winter coat. So this is nighttime. So this is something that's happening at night. This is something you don't want people to know about. So are you having a little sneaky link? I hope that's not it. Please, Lord, don't tell me that. But you're waiting on somebody to pull up. You're waiting on something. You're looking for something, and it's happening in the traffic. So you're waiting on somebody to pull up, somebody to come get you, or you're meeting somebody, but it's at night. For me, nighttime means you don't want people to know. It's actually nighttime when this is happening, or there's a little bit of shame or secrecy. It doesn't have to be shame, but if there is a little bit of secrecy. So this is nighttime. So whatever this is that you're doing is happening at night. Hi, creating balance. How are you? And so they're showing me that whatever this is, you either don't want people to know, or again, it's at nighttime, but it's a fancy event or something a little bit more than casual, as you're dressed up and you have on like a more of a dress shoes than um okay, Maya, we got you. Okay, you know what? You did tell us that, and I kept calling you Marquet. I'm sorry. Make her Maya. Got it. But so DeMarco, okay, so let me see what they're saying here. You're waiting on this person to come, or you're waiting on this thing to pull up. You're anticipating, you're excited about whatever it is that is coming up, and you're wondering if this person is gonna show. Is it a female? Are you looking for love? Oh my God, please don't let this be a love reading. You know what, Miss Bonnie, you can just go ahead.
I haven't even asked about love. It was a general, right? Are you seeing love?
Because he's waiting on something, but it seems like a female that he's waiting on, and so like the card that's pulling up is a female in a fancy dress pulling up.
Okay. Well, what I have is, first of all, there's a good give and take in your life right now. But you're wanting, or they're wanting you to take a new road, to be a little more creative. But before you do some soul searching. Look within. I just heard the answers are within, and that's true. Um, I've got Virgo energy, I've got Cancer. Um, let's see, that is Gemini and Virgo. The only card that, what are you, DeMarco? Are you Scorpio by chance? I'm hoping. DeMarco, what's your zodiac sign? Your sun sign? Cancer. Okay, well, then I'll remove the Cancer card. You showed up in the reading. Um, you have a big change coming. Big change. They're saying that you have control. You have a lot to do with this. Kind of like what Angie was saying, you have to be specific. I think it was to the last gal, Curly Girly
That is
or
cool.
Cora, whatever.
I think it's early.
Yeah, you've got to be specific, okay? When you want to manifest something or ask the universe for something, you've got to be specific, okay? You've got the Magician here. The So you have the ability to manifest, but you've got this big change coming. Um, I would start writing my list. I would certainly be specific. Last card for DeMarco. This card's been out a lot.
Bonnie, did you say something like he has the power to make the change or something? Okay.
There's going to be a big change. He's got a tower here, but he's also got the Magician. He has got
Okay,
a lot.
because I got that too, and I thought that's what you said. Okay, cool.
Yeah. The only thing I'm concerned with, and it's in reverse, which is good, is the Seven of Swords here, which means somebody was being less than honest, but it's in reverse, which says the truth is coming out. So, um, I don't know if this is answering. Did he have? No, he didn't, did he? Questions. Last card. That's what I was asking for. Last card for DeMarco. Too many cards. DeMarco. DeMarco. Finally. DeMarco. They're saying be patient. That's the last. What's on the bottom? Oof. Okay. They're saying you're feeling defensive, like you have to defend your space. Um, I would say if you're looking for a relationship, I don't know what was said between you guys, but you know, that has to be firm but not concrete, okay? Or you'll never get anybody in there. They are saying be patient. Things are coming to you. Do some soul searching and some manifesting and be specific.
I
Okay.
love it, Miss Bonnie. I love it, and it wasn't a total yucky love reading. So Demarco, my guys told me, calm down, Angie. It's not a love reading. Get back in there and finish your reading, okay? So walk with me. Picture it, Sicily, 2024. Wow, this is how they told it to me. So the woman in the car, is there a business partner or somebody that you are thinking about going into business with? Because they showed me the business partner, or are you thinking about like in the moon card? So the moon card is unknown, but it's also that intuition. So you're going. It seems like the person in the car that's pulling up is a business partner. You're trying to get your big break. Are you in media or some way, or are you trying to get into Hollywood in some significant way? Because they're showing me this is you trying to get your big break. You're trying to make it to the red carpet, and this person is pulling up to pick you up so that you can be accompanied to the red carpet. She's a very outspoken person because she's a queen of swords. She doesn't mince words. She speaks her mind. She's sometimes known as a bitchy queen, but she is a person who gets it done. And so she's really trying to pull you forward too with her. So this is a partnership, or this is somebody who's like a mentor who's looking out for you. but it seems to be a mature woman. That doesn't necessarily mean that she's older, but she's a little bit more career wise and knowledgeable of you and trying to help you get tips and help you to move forward. I don't get that you're a very old individual. I get that you're maybe younger. I want to say in the range of your 20 to 35. Like I don't feel like you're a very old gentleman. Or you weren't he wasn't the 59-year-old, was he? No, that was gone.
No,
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 okay,
that
no.
was Ray.
Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, I feel like you're a younger person in that age range somewhere in there. But and so you're trying to use your intuition, like you're getting a sense like you can kind of read people's energy and you know kind of this ain't somebody I want to mess with. This
31.
somebody that be okay. There it is. Okay, oh there it is. Big change in my life. Okay, all right. Okay, person. Oh, you know when we get into 30, we get serious about how we're moving forward in our life and what changes we need to make and we're not so much playful. And I feel like you're in that serious mindset. So maybe that's why you were in the dress clothes. But you're kind of trying to rely on your intuition and that gut feeling about people. Like, is this a good person I should work with or not? But there is a female that seems to be a mentor that is coming your way. You've planted these seeds and you're waiting or you're trying to figure out how to nurture them. Like this is what I want to do. Like maybe you have some contacts out there, you have a little bit of knowledge, or you've done some jobs out in the industry or out in the community and so people are a little bit aware of you and they know what you can do. So you planted these seeds and you're trying to figure out how to cultivate these things to become bigger connections to grow for you. So this is you. Like, how do I get these seeds to grow? How do I cultivate things? How do I get things moving forward for me in the future? So then, whatever this is that you're moving forward with, you're saying a new career, you're very passionate about it because you're the king of wands. And he's a little bit more creative, a little bit more fiery, a little bit more. This is my pet project. This is what I want. So I don't know that it's a business venture on your own, but it is something that you're very passionate about it that you really like to do and again, that magician card came up because you are in control of how you move forward. What is it that you want? What is it that you're asking for? How do you want this story to unfold? Let it be known to your higher power because you do have that intuitive knowledge. You're just not really tapping into it or you're not really sure of it. And they're saying use that intuitive gut feeling that you have. And then this is a time where you're going to be able to receive. Like you know how they have that balance between I give a lot and then and then maybe I get a little. So you're trying to get that balance on giving and receiving. So I feel like this is a time when you're about to receive, so you're about to get that return on your investment because sometimes this is, also said to be like a harvest card or you waiting on your harvest to come up, depending upon how they show it in the deck. So definitely very much things going in your favor. So I feel like things are going to move forward for you. And whatever it is that you're so passionate about, there is going to be a female mentor who is very mature, who is going to help you forward. And that could be like, that could be a for real person. It could be a guy, or it could also be a deceased loved one that is helping you out. But I do feel like it's a real person because they're pulling up in this fancy car and they're accompanying you to this event. So maybe it's a partnership or somebody who's just telling you about opportunities but it does seem to be overall good for you going forward. So I hope that helps you out. All right, let's see who's next. Maya, you're next, and then Learning Tree, Kalita, and Jennifer Cooper, and Mrs. Smith, Brenda, Miss Linda, Letty. Oh my gosh, so many of y'all. But again, Maya next, Learning Tree, Kalita.
My card.
She said we can call her Maya.
Maya. Good evening, yes. Love reading. Does the man I'm talking probably now, taking now, really love me? But have you talked to him about it? You're a Gemini, Maya. Okay. Angels and spirit guides were talking to Maya, and she is curious about this relationship she's in. What can you tell me about the emotion? Thank you, Maya. Your greatest and highest good. Thank you, angels, spirit guides. Too many cards.
Maya, how long have you been dating this person? I don't feel like it's a very long time, and you're already
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
walking yourself down the. Exactly. Miss Linda, all of us hit it all at the same time. Like, did y'all just like meet like last week?
Yeah.
Because you and
Must.
let me tell you the key word. She said talking to. Talking to
Yeah.
means we're still in the getting to know stage.
Yeah. And it's
So,
only a month.
and
So,
you want to know, does he love me?
jeez. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot. Hang on. Okay. I'm going to stop it right here. You've got a King of Cups here. So there's potential, okay? But I doubt, and it would be scary if somebody declared their love for you and you'd only known them a month and you're still just talking. Um, yeah,
Online relationship.
your mic is down.
Is this an online relationship? That's what Miss Linda, person in the military.
What?
Miss Linda said to ask her, is this a military? I'm sorry, is this an online relationship? Maya, is this person you were dating online?
Is he online, Maya? Yeah, there we go. Maya, how old are you? Get offline. There are nothing but, yeah, talking on the phone. Do you know where he is for sure? Is he in the same town as you? Same country as you? Yeah, that's not the place to be. So many women get scammed. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at one. So stay away from it. Yeah,
'Cause
right.
do you know how many people that be in my inbox like, hey, how you doing? I'm from the United States, but I'm overseas in the military.
Nigerian. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. He's Nigerian, honey. They are. Oh my God. No, get away from that. There's like, my picture is there's warehouse
Wait,
full.
you traveled there last year and you've only known him for a month. So just because you went to Nigeria, that don't mean that all the men in Nigeria are great. I live in America and I know all the men in America ain't great. I traveled to different states. That don't mean that all the men there. So saying that I traveled there last year, unless you've been dating him since last year, doesn't mean that he's great.
I'll tell you what. I'll bet you money that it won't be too long and he'll be asking for money.
You're, are they his
Nope.
kids?
What?
She says her kids are half Nigerian. I said, are they his kids? Okay, you only met him a month ago. Okay, so your question, does he love you? Probably not because you just met. Can you imagine meeting somebody last month? That would be May, correct? We're in June. You met this person in May and you want to know if this person he barely even knows you. He's probably never even seen you sick. You should see somebody in all of their seasons. Have you seen them sick? Have you seen them in, some kind of crisis situation? Have you seen them in, a financial situation? Like, have you seen this person in their highs and lows before you can say that you're in love with them? Have you even seen this person in person? If I've fallen in love with you and I've only seen you on the phone and I've only talked to you on the phone, be a little suspect.
Honey, there's no connection there. Oh, God. I know you want it to be a connection, but I can't tell you how many
So maybe
men
she
from
didn't travel and meet
Nigeria
him. She went to Nigeria last year and she just met the man that she's talking about a month ago.
still a month ago.
You just
I'm
finished
not
a 10-year
saying that all.
relationship.
I'm not saying all Nigerian men are horrible at all. I'm saying there is a big, huge population of Nigerian men who are playing on
Or
women.
somebody lying that they're a Nigerian and they're not.
Yeah, right. But be very careful. They scam more money from women. Don't ever send money.
Let me
Never.
say this. You were in a 10-year relationship. Ending that relationship, whether it was divorce or you just walked away, you've spent a decade with this person. You have to unpeel yourself from this person because you're intertwined your lives. So you have to unpeel yourself from this person and figure out who you are as a single person, no longer in a relationship. You're thinking, oh, I just left this relationship. I'm totally ready to go on to a new one. But are you really ready to go on to a new one? Or are you going to compare everything that this new person did to what your old person did? You have to be mindful. Don't bring your old relationship into this new relationship. Don't bring your old insecurities from this relationship into this relationship. Clean your slate. Give yourself time to heal and to know to who you are before you move forward into a new relationship. You are fresh out of a 10-year relationship. 10 years, that's a decade of you being with somebody, loving somebody, wanting to be in their life. And now you're saying that's all over. Let me just hop on the next train or the next
Give
under the next.
yourself a couple years to recover and heal.
Oh, well, let me tell you what. It looks like you've already decided that this is going to be a hopeful relationship because you are really caking for the Nigerian man. So if that's what you want to do, that is your choice to do. You asked for the information and we're giving you this information. We're giving you the advice on how you should move on what we're seeing for you and how you should take a little bit of time to kind of get to nurture yourself and know who you are before you move forward. But I don't think you've heard a single word we said. You're either going to be on another live tomorrow asking somebody else the same question, or you're going to just go ahead and move forward anyway because you put on the rose colored glasses and you've decided that this is going to be the person you're going to do, regardless of what we're going to say. So good luck. All
Okay.
right, who's next? Learning Tree, and then Kalita, and then Jennifer.
Learning Tree general reading. We're talking to Learning Tree Academy. The Learning Tree Academy. Angels and spirit guides, thank you for your guidance for the greatest and highest good. What can you tell me for the Learning Tree Academy, please? Learning Tree, thank you. Are you Scorpio or Libra? Oh my goodness. Or Aries? The Learning Tree Academy here. Can you give me for the Learning Tree Academy?
I feel like it's a Scorpion.
You're Scorpio. Okay, good. I've got a Scorpio card here. I also have a Libra. I have a Cancer and an Aries. Major Arcana signs here. Okay, that's all that came out. This is saying that things are going to be moving, that you are the leader, you are the authority of your own life. Make sure you do that. But at the same time, keep things well balanced. Don't get your ego hooked into anything. Okay? You may have a Cancer coming. I don't want to go into the love. You just want a general. Do you have any last card for the Learning Tree Academy? Learning Tree Academy. The number 4 might be significant for you this week. Okay. You, to overuse an expression, you need some rest, first of all. You're depleted. You're also not seeing what's right in front of you. Okay. On the 4th of July, happy birthday, Cancer. Um, I, I thought you said Scorpio.
I thought so too. I saw the word Scorpio. November.
November 4th. Oh,
Oh, I'm like, wait, okay.
yeah. I was like, he's on the 4th. Well, you're not seeing what's right in front of you. Um, but it could be because you're so tired. You need some rest. If you get some rest, then maybe things will fall into place here. So I'm looking here. The Four of Cups. Four of Cups. That's my closet full of clothes and you can't find anything to wear. Okay. Um, if you're feeling like that, you need to get some rest. That's all I can say. That's what I feel. Things are going to move, and as soon as you stand up, take the reins, and make sure you're well balanced. All right, go ahead, girl.
I get a masculine energy. I don't know. First I thought the learning tree was a female, but then I got a very masculine energy and they showed me the rubber hitting the road. Like, so for me, that means that something is very much about to take off. Something's like you've been doing all the planning and the rubber's hitting and like you're hitting the ground. So now you're about to start moving forward. So the way that they're showing it to me is you have different tires. So there's different modes of transportation or different vehicles that you can use to get there. Like they showed me a bicycle, they showed me a motorcycle wheel, they showed me a big truck tire, they showed me a 18 wheeler. So there's all these different modes of transportation you can use. So I feel like that means you have choices because now they're showing me the 7 of cups. So that means that you um have a lot of choice as to how you want to move forward, but you're ready to move forward. Like you've done all the plannings. Are you graduating? Is that what's happening? Is this a significant graduation? Like you're anticipating the ending of some kind of training program and you're graduating to the next level. So now you're actually about to get into whatever it is, the practice of what you've been doing. Is that true? So is that correct? Learning tree. So either way, it feels like you are making a significant. Okay, you are a female. Yes.
Female,
Okay.
and yes.
So
And
yes,
yeah,
you are moving. I mean, you are graduating. I hope that's what she means. So I feel like you're about to get right into whatever it is, and you're going to be successful. But you decide how that is. Are you trying to move to a different state or something? Because they're showing me lush green grass and growth. So to me, that's either you wanting to move into that South Carolina, that eastern edge over there. Usually, when they show me grass like that, it's usually one of those states that have 4 seasons, but a nice significant amount of rain. I feel like this is by the water or by the beach, but it's more on the East Coast side of it. And that you're thinking either, so that's either where you are or where you're thinking about relocating to. And so that's why you have so many vast opportunities because now you're graduating, you could decide wherever you want to go. So if I'm being a nurse, I could come out and decide whatever state I want to be a nurse in because nursing seems to be a very, lucrative or a place where they really need a lot of people. You live in South Carolina, but you're from Ohio. Okay, cool. All right. I was right around that area. They kept showing it to me. So, okay, good. So you're down there. And so is it something with respiratory therapists? You're in process of opening up a business. Okay. Because they're showing me like, were you in corporate and then you're also wanting to open up your own business because there's something significant about, like medical or respiratory or what's with the respiratory? Because they showed me respiratory, like, and so I felt like, is somebody having a breathing problem, or do you have a breathing issue?
I had to
You had
complete.
to complete some
Yeah,
training for school, okay. Is it first aid, but there's something to do with the respiratory system or the chest area that they're showing me. You're not in corporate,
not
so they're
corporate.
showing me something about the chest area.
What about,
So
yeah, what's that? Breathing, respiratory. Are you a respiratory therapist?
She says she's in the process of opening her own business in South
Well,
Carolina. Oh, had
oh,
asthma. Okay, cool,
there
cool, cool,
we
cool, cool.
go.
I'm like, okay, they're showing me. Okay, 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 okay. Um, Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So is she encouraging you on this journey? Because it was this person is significant, or this issue is significant. Does this have to do with bettering her life or trying to help her out in some way? Because I feel like whatever this person is a significant part of your decision and how you're going to move forward. So are you like trying to help your daughter out financially or with her future too? But either way, it seems like it's going to be based on how you decide to move forward, how you decide, like what vehicle you decide to go on, where you decide to live, what you decide to do.
Yes,
You are
she's
trying to help her. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Cool. All right. So all of, and I don't know what the second yes was. So again, the business is going to be success. Like, so they're showing it to me at the very beginning. So it's kind of like what it would be like about just before the sun starts to rise. So that kind of where it's not dark anymore, but it's not really light enough for you to see. So the sun is coming up. It's that kind of thing. And the sun is just slowly, 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 slowly coming up. But it's the amount how fast the sun comes up and your success comes is based on how much you put into this business, how much you and the word they're using is sacrifice, how much time you put in, how much energy you put in, how much advertising you put in, how much are you putting into this business to make it successful? Because it can be successful, but how much are you going to put into it and not get sidetracked to stay on track with this business? I do feel like it is something that you're very passionate about. It does seem like a service to somebody else. Is a store where you sell something? Is some kind of food? Because I get like a candy shop or a bakery or something like that, like a sweet, like they're showing me like taffy or some kind of individually wrapped something that you eat. So is it a dessert place or some kind of retreat or spa type place? Like it's something a little bit fancy or kind of upscale. And you're very particular with the decor and how you want the business to look on the inside. But again, all those things that you're paying attention to detail are necessary because it's a part of your personality and how you present yourself. Are you trying to open? It's a
it's a
preschool.
preschool.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, good. I love it. So, okay, that so in that case, I feel like it's you trying to start a little bit small and then build. You're starting a little bit small and you're building. So I'm getting that. Okay. So again, I feel like this is going to be a good outcome for you. Again, start slow, and then it could also be that if you said a preschool, you would have early morning students or something, or you something like that. But again, for me, it just feels like it's in the budding stage. Like the sun is coming up, move slowly, grow your business slowly but surely, and know that there are ups and downs with people in daycare and preschool and things like that. But I do feel like it's going to be a good thing, and you're going to have a lot of support from your family. But they're also telling me to tell you not to mix business with pleasure. Like, know where your boundaries lie. Like a lot of times when we hire family, we're like, oh, okay,
Oh no,
they were
don't.
late, blah, blah, blah. Be mindful, be contractual, and know, set your boundaries and what you're doing moving forward. But I feel like it's going to be a good thing, but it's going to be slow and steady. It's not going to be like, oh, you open up on July 1st and then August 2nd, you just book solid. You're growing, but it's the growing pains of learning what to do and what not to do, how to deal with families, how to deal with financial situations and things like that. So you're growing and be mindful of that and get into any small business, groups that you can get in to learn from other people. They're saying like try to find some groups where there's a legitimate growth of in the community and they're supporting each other and telling you how to network and connect with people. Do some events where you can go and like hand out your cards and stuff. Is pink a prominent color? Because they're showing me a pink or a red or a fuchsia or something like that. That's a prominent color. And everybody is your staff going to have uniform shirts or something like that? Like you're going to be very organized and professional. I really do see you being very professional. Like you give out shirts to everybody that has your logo on there, and you're like really, like you really want it to look good or something like that. So again, good, good, good. I feel like you're getting good stuff going. All right, so let me go to the next. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of people, Mr. Bonnie. We're gonna have to hurry up.
It's 10 o'clock already.
I know. Oh, oh gosh, it is. Okay. So we may only be able to get through a couple more if we didn't get you on there. Well, I don't know who's gonna be on in the morning, Miss Bonnie. Is it gonna be you and Miss Shauna?
Miss Shauna should be on.
So Shauna will be on in the morning. So if we don't get to you, we had a lot more on the list than we anticipated, and it's getting a little late. And for Miss Bonnie, it's really late. Like it's 10 o'clock. No, is it 11 o'clock or 10? Oh no, you're only 2 hours.
No, it's 10. It's 10 o'clock here.
So it's 10 o'clock where Miss Bonnie is. So we're gonna see how many more we can get done. And if we can't get you, then again come on in the morning or be back Friday or again every day during the week one of us is on, except even Saturday now, I think. So every day during the week one of us is on. So as long as you're subscribed to all of our channels, you should be able to get on. But we're gonna try to get through this, or as many as we can.
All right, who's next? Dominique, would you be like to tell me anything about my career? I am too stuck, yet fighting right through it.
Wait a minute, are you saying I haven't been specific, Kalita? Because you said would you be a little specific so it can help you get. Listen, I've been very specific. Oh, about your career, you're a little stuck. Okay.
Domini Khalidi. Khalida. Angels were talking to Domini Khalita. Wants information for his greatest and highest good, please. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels, for the guidance. Domini Khalidi wants to know for his greatest and highest good what you can tell me. What can you tell me? Oh, no. Too many cards.
Are you trying to make fast money, Kalita? Like you're trying to make a whole bunch of money really fast, or you're trying to grow in your savings or something really fast? Like I feel like I got the fast moving energy, that 8 of Wands. Like you're really trying to rush something or push something, but it has to do with money and building money. And you're coming to a realization that some of the things that you've done in the past, like you're getting to a new train of thought. Like maybe that's how you were in the past, and you're trying to change in the future and be a little bit more practical so that you can make better decisions going forward. Do you do nails? Is there some kind of service that you do? You're not a person who's trying to get fast money, so you're not trying to make money really fast. You're okay if the money takes a long time. So you're saying you're not trying to make money fast? Because I'm always trying to make some good money real
Domini Khalida. Just ooh. Hmm. Okay. The first thing they want to tell you is you need to start manifesting. Decide what it is that you want and make that list and make it very specific. Okay? They see you as being very well balanced, but it's important to keep it all reined in. Okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune here. So that's abundance. That can be also about movement forward really fast. So I think you said you had a movement card. We have the Four of Cups. That's telling me that kind of blase, apathetic. The description I said earlier about looking in a closet full of clothes and you can't find anything to wear. That's the kind of feeling that you're having. Thinking through my mind now.
I think that was in response to when I asked, "Are you trying to make money fast?" And she said
Oh,
no, and then she said, "Oh, you know what? I am thinking about it now. In the past."
Oh, okay. Um, do you know, or are you a Capricorn? You know, either you have a Capricorn around you, or you are Capricorn, or maybe have placement, your Cancer. You may have a Capricorn placement in your chart. Um, we have the devil here. The devil, I hate to put the devil up. People get so scared. It's simply talking about your shadow side. Everybody's got a dark side, okay? Um, it's about our bad habits. It's about being codependent. It's about drug addiction. It can be about self sabotage. There's such a wide gambit, okay? We all have them. We need to work on them. That's part of our task here is to work on making them better, okay? So, since the devil is here and we're talking career, I'm going to say be cautious, okay? Work on yourself. All right. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I don't want to take this into love. We're doing career. All right.
Um, okay, so did you tell me that the job that you have is a service? Like you don't do nails, like they showed me nails. So either you get your nails done or is it do you do will you be working? Do you provide a service to somebody? What field will you be working in? You're gonna be a nun. I see you working in a convent. Why do you want me to tell you? Where do you want to work? You do know this isn't a dictatorship. Your higher power is trying to decide where you want to work. Where do you want to work at? Like these are your decisions on how you move forward. What is it that you want to be? Where is it that you want to work? Why are you just laying down your power and saying, well, wherever you tell me I'm gonna work, that's where I'm gonna work? That's a person who doesn't want to be accountable for anything. Where do you want to work? Don't ask where I'm gonna work. Where do you want to work?
Make your own reality. Work, co create with the universe. What?
I'm assuming this person sends their master number 11. This person wants somebody to say, you're going to be a teacher. You're going to make $30,000. You're going to work at Abbott Elementary. Like this person wants you to give them details like that because they don't want any accountability on how they want to move forward. I don't have those kind of details for you. What I am asking you is, do you work in a service industry? Because they're showing me something about the hands or the nails or you servicing somebody. So what is it with the hand? Why are they showing me nails? Well, why would you say what kind of business am I going to work in? What do you want to do? Like why are you letting somebody else decide what you're going to do? Why don't you know what you want to do? Why do you want me to tell you? You think that your higher power is just like, you know what, go ahead and tell me go be a race car driver. Okay, well, there seems to be a little bit of a breakdown as to as to how this reading should go, or what it is that you're wanting from us,
She
and I don't
paints her
see anything.
mom's nails.
Okay, so they were showing, you know what?
It's late.
I, I don't know. This person wants a level of detail that we're not going to give in tarot. Like they're saying be specific, and I'm trying to be specific, but like they're showing me like you've tried to make money fast. You try to be like, oh, okay, well, I heard this industry, like you know how people are like, oh, I heard that the housing industry was making big money, so now I want to be a realtor. Oh, I heard that the medical field is doing good, so now I want to go into the medical industry. Oh, I heard that the banking is doing good, so I'm going to go banking. So it seems like you change, kind of trying to chase the next big thing. And it's not saying it's a bad thing. It's showing that you're ambitious for one, because they're showing me the queen of swords. So you're very ambitious in what you're trying to do and move forward. But you're needing to take a new approach, because one of the cards they showed me was the ace of swords, which is you getting that clarity, which you getting that understanding on how to move forward and make more logical decisions, to be a little bit more mindful of how you're moving forward. But again, the one thing that is clear about the ace of swords, it's a new clarity, a new way of thinking about how you're going to move forward. So going forward, you're going to need to change your mindset and be a little bit more, what is it that I want? If tomorrow the person called for me and the job that I wanted was coming up, what would that be? Would that be a lawyer? Would that be a doctor? Would that be a beautician? Would that be an administrative assistant? Would that be, what would that be? So how is it that you want to move forward? The reason that you probably don't know where you're going in your career is because you haven't decided. The universe's job isn't for them to decide what you're going to do. It's to co-create with you. You tell them what you want, and then they'll try to bring it to you. Like, I think the first thing Miss Bonnie said was you need to start manifesting. What is it that you want? And then the universe will help you get there. What you're saying is, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I'm a worker bee. I'm not an innovative person. I'm not a person who's creative and knows what I want. What does the universe want me to do? And I'll just do that regardless of whether I like it
She's
or not.
saying designing or a restaurant. She's very creative.
Okay, cool. So again, so you're giving the universe something to work with. So that's what you're saying it'll be for you going forward. Um designing or a restaurant. I feel more like a restaurant. Like, I feel like it's a hand thing, it's a service. Again, I said a service, so I feel like, wait, did your mom used to sew? Because they were very specific about the fingertips and the fingers. So did your mom used to sew and she taught you how to sew? So is that the designer that you mean? Like, you design clothes?
Cooking too.
Because they were very specific about the fingers and moving. So I figured it was like a service, or it's something that you do with your hands. So, but cooking or designing could be either one.
Can be
Because at
cook.
first I was gonna say I really feel more of a passion toward cooking,
My
but then
father's
when they showed the fingertips, I thought maybe sewing. If I don't know. Well, I get a more lean toward restaurant business, again, with using your hands, being creative in that way in the dishes that you cook. Maybe being like a head chef at some kind of restaurant or something like that. Is it culinary school where you're trying to go, or what you just finished? Maybe that's where you need to go. Like, what steps are you taking to make that happen? All right. Well, Miss Khalida, I hope that helped you out. I don't think that we gave you the exact answer that you wanted. I think you wanted something more like, oh, well, you're going to get this job on this date. It's going to pay that much. But you, like, the reason you don't have any options or know which way you're going, you're just not putting out there what you want to do. And so, again, the universe gives you what you want. They don't decide what you want. You have to decide so they can help you to move forward with it. So once you make some decisions, then your path will become a little bit clearer. Miss Bonnie, how you feeling? You want to call it a day with that, or you want to take another one?
I'm ready to call it a day whenever.
Okay, well, we can go ahead and call it a day. I'm sorry for everybody else on the list. It's been a while. We've been online over 2 hours. Again, if you didn't make it on the list, Miss Shauna will be on in the morning. Gosh, what is this website? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Goddess Power.
Naturally divine.
Absolutely Divine Goddess. She'll be on tomorrow morning on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. So tune in tomorrow morning for Miss Shauna. Friday it'll be Miss Julie and Gabe, or Scott from the Gabriel Project.
Right.
Saturday I do believe it'll be Miss Susan. And then
Mm-hmm.
Sunday it'll be me and Sherry again, and then we'll start the process all over again.
There we
Miss
go.
Shauna on Monday, um, Claudine and Julie on Tuesday, and Miss Bonnie in the morning on Wednesdays. Be mindful of that. In the morning on Wednesdays, you get your love readings, not in the evening, in the morning on Wednesdays. Happy birthday, Miss Linda,
Happy birthday.
and continue to enjoy the meeting. So good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And sorry we didn't get to everybody, but again, next time we'll try to get more people in. But again, tune in to one of us. One of us is always available. And again, I'll be back on Sunday. Have a good night.